So you can also, we have sorting, and like I mentioned before, if we click on a column header, we can sort by the column header. If we click it again, then it'll click from low to high and one. If we click it again, it'll click from the highest count to the lowest. If I want to do an advanced sort, I can add conditions here. And if I go by in date forward and sort, so now it will give me the oldest ones first. And if I change that to in date reverse, it'll show me the newest ones. We can use advanced search. We have a search on already, so we're using them together. I'm just going to subtract that one. And then we can also use advanced sort and saved sorts. So I've got date forward here. If I click on a column header to where I want to sort by that column, that's actually going to remove my sort. So it went back blank. But if I load a save sort, then I'm going to go location and the date in reverse here. But on my find, I've narrowed it down to only one location. So you can kind of use them back and forth that way. If I wanted to remove that condition, and I'll just take that one away. Now it'll show me all my locations again, and because I have this sort on, it's sorting all the locations together first and then the date. So you can see all of the locations are the same here with the dates going reverse. And down here farther, we'll get to other locations. This has all of the in cohorts that are in this data file. So you can see this is where this information bar really comes in, because you can see the total for this data file is 3,862 in cohorts, and right now it's showing them all. So we haven't narrowed it down by anything. You can also use a default search or a default sort. And so basically it depends on whether, if it's something that you do all of the time, if there's only one way you look at this window, then you might want to set a default search or default sort, sorry. If it's something that you do most of the time, then I would say a saved search or sort would be better. So an example of a way you could do that is on your search window. If I'm an admin person and I always look at in cohorts a certain way, I look them up by manifest number so that I can enter my manifest and then reconcile that to an invoice. I can sort by manifest contains, and then on here I can set as default on the bottom of the list there. So if I set it just for me, now if I close this window and reopen it, then this search window will show, it used to say lot contains when we first opened it, now it says manifest number contains. If you change your default and it's something you say, well, I didn't really need that, you can always change it back. Or you can revert to the default. Or if it's some way that you want to set it up so that everybody on your server uses it, you can set it as a global default. Same thing with on the searches, you can set a search as a default. So if I'm always looking at in cohorts from the last 30 days, then I can set that up as my default search. So if I go on the side here where the advanced find is, I can set a default search. And again, you can set it for just yourself or global, or we can clear them here. And if you save multiple views of a window, if you go to set default, it'll give you a few options. So there might be my view or normal view, something like that.